You're driving a premium car, living in a luxury apartment, and bringing in a six-figure salary. By all traditional metrics, you've made it. Until you open your banking app and see a balance hovering dangerously close to zero. The numbers reveal a sharp contradiction. Earning more than 80% of the population often fails to provide a buffer against a single unexpected medical bill or a major car repair. Financial analysts have a name for this demographic: Henrys, or high earners not rich yet. The data shows that 62% of people making over $300,000 a year are actively struggling with credit card debt. It feels like running on a hamster wheel. Every time your paycheck goes up, your required spending rises right alongside it, leaving you waiting for the next deposit just to stay afloat. A six-figure salary is no longer the automatic finish line for financial security. In the current economy, a high income can easily become a high-stakes maintenance plan, where you work harder just to sustain the lifestyle you've already built. So, where does the money actually go? Let's look at what happens the exact moment a salary jumps from $50,000 to $100,000. Psychologists call it hedonic adaptation. Your brain quickly adjusts to your new income level, and yesterday's luxuries rapidly become today's non-negotiable needs. The nicer apartment or the organic grocery store stop feeling like rewards and start feeling like a baseline. But human psychology is only half the equation. Before you even have the chance to make an impulsive purchase, the math of systemic fixed costs is already working against you. Take a look at this data on family expenditures. If all middle-class working families with young children paid what takeable families pay for childcare, an additional 21% of them would fall below the middle-class threshold. This Sankey diagram maps the result. Watch the flow lines. Once typical childcare expenses are factored in, massive portions of these families transition directly into the lower middle and lower class brackets. Add in the rising costs of housing and healthcare, and your actual purchasing power shrinks year after year. These unavoidable obligations claim the vast majority of your income before the month even begins. Long before you decide to buy a designer jacket or take a European vacation, these economic pressures have already claimed the surplus you intended to save. Whatever money survives that systemic drain faces an engineered gauntlet. Social media algorithms constantly show a curated highlight reel of your peers' most expensive moments. This creates a condition known as money dysmorphia. When you constantly compare your daily reality to everyone else's five-star vacations, you feel a pressure to purchase elevated status markers just to prove you are keeping up. And the financial industry has made acting on that pressure easier than ever. Technologies like digital wallets and UPI have removed the physical effort of handing over cash. When spending feels painless, it becomes careless. Dozens of small 99 rupee transactions quietly drain a bank account without ever triggering a sense of guilt. Then come equated monthly installments, or buy now, pay later schemes. They trick your brain by shattering a $2,000 price tag into tiny $50 blocks. But those blocks add up, consuming future income for past consumption. You surrender your next paycheck before it's earned. By making spending painless and debt invisible, the modern financial landscape captures high incomes as they arrive. Breaking out of this cycle requires a complete behavioral pivot. We have to look at the behavioral contrast between the chronically broke high earner and the truly wealthy. The high-earning consumer views their salary as a tool to acquire depreciating status symbols. Every raise is an excuse to upgrade their vehicle, their wardrobe, or their phone plan. The investor treats their income as capital. They use it to acquire ownership stakes, like stocks, real estate, and equity, that generate cash independently of their physical labor. The mechanics of this shift are simple. You must invest a portion of your income before you fund your lifestyle. If you wait to save whatever is left over at the end of the month, there will usually be nothing left. Real wealth is silent. You won't find it in a luxury vehicle or an oversized house. It exists in the unseen gap between what you earn and what you choose to spend. Financial freedom is the ability to handle a medical emergency without panic. It is the power of owning your own time, providing a level of security that the temporary dopamine hit of a new purchase cannot match. The middle class isn't broke because they don't earn enough. They are broke because modern life demands they spend it all. True financial freedom is a deliberate choice to stop performing success and start actually owning it.